And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. Fielded about a yard deep. And some space here.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
First carry for Jonathan Stewart. And some room to work. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Lawletta. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
Leopard! Detroit!
Lawletta looking for a first down throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Derek Morgan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
All right, now, lucky 56.
On second down, here's Lawletta. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Beckham, 76 yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Now the Giants will line up and go for 2.
Leopard!
Now it's Lawletta off the bootleg. And it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. Caught right side. Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Lauletta on 3rd down. He fires back and complete. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Took up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Leopard!
Here's Lauletta now on second. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 20. Following the interception here, Mariota. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Damon Harrison forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Flushed out right.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 at the 19. Here's Lauletta after the interception. And it's caught. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. It in, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are in for 6. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. A shotgun snap to Lauletta. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in you.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Second down, Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now it's Lauletta. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Caught left side, it's Beckham. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. 23 yards on the play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 1st and 10, Lauletta. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Leopard. Detroit. Detroit.
From the gun, here's Lauletta. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants add on to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short. And they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Rosas now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's go. One.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll go deep down the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to... And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Now, Dion Lewis to return, and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Out come the Titans now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Mariota again. Uncorks one for Davis. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play, Mariota to Davis, and even 40 yards. Mariota on 1st down. Flush to his right. Room here to run. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying, I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over-anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Damon Harrison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now running right through it. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that People are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Back to throw, Lauletta. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Lauletta. Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Lauletta looking to throw on second down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Shepard. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Lauletta. And this is going to be incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Motion. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Lauletta. They are going for it. And that's complete to Lewis. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. First down, Mariota being chased out left. Henry's got it out on the left side. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Mariota. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Mariota, he couldn't quite hold it, got hit, ball pops out, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mariota again. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from 3 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for two. They'll throw again. Mariota flushed out right. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want. Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game. And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now. Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Lauletta now on second to Barkley on the check down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover. Lauletta on first down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. A toss out to Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Lauletta. The 20. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And give him a gain of 37. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Here's Lauletta. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle. Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion. Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play. On 2nd down, here's Lauletta. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Lauletta. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15. And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Mariota. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kareem Martin in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Here's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mariota to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Mariota escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing is Mariota. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A handoff to Barkley. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 Gun!
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Matt Day's on the return. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. On first down, it's Taylor. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Taylor again. Fighting to stay upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he's going to go down again. Sheldon Richardson in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
To throw is Taylor, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. And his first pass is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Flush to his right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to lead to a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They go play action. Cousins going for it all. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 27 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Forbath out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now the Browns coming out on the field. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
On second down, here's Taylor. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Taylor to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Daniil Hunter able to drop him for a loss of 4.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On on 3rd and goal, Taylor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Following the interception, Cousins. And it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Taylor. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From midfield now, here's Taylor. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the play. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Daniil Hunter in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They go play action now, Taylor. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Slow.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Slow.
He's going to get it running right. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Taylor. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Josh Gordon from 4 yards out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Lucky 50.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Let's go. It's a hard.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And the Browns getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On 2nd down, Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he's flushed out left. That's it for the first half. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go.
2nd down, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Going back to Landry. This time he's got it. Complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. A couple of recent pickups. Taylor finding Landry for the Cleveland 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, Cousins shakes off the sack. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of his end zone, Cousins. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And they're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Cousins going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one. 41 yards. He's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Wide.
On second down, Cook. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will... Switch ends as time is... So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a fourth-quarter lead. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now Taylor on first down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Everson Griffin in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On second down, here's Taylor. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Taylor. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And that is incomplete. The veteran Terrence Newman on the coverage. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis off the road? He said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.